I went to Korea during my semester abroad in Hong Kong. Here is my realistic ideas on what to do in Seoul with some information about traveling to South Korea for the first time. Make sure you watch the video through because some lessons we learned / ways to make the experience better came after we made our mistakes. Last time I left you at the airport after reviewing Jeju Air. Now you can see things to do in Korea in 3 days. We saw the bus. It was here, but we were in line for the other one and then it left. I asked them to change my ticket and they just wrote it in crayon on top, the one I want.
어디 가는 거예요?
Jongno Palace. Crossing the Han River on the bus that came from the airport. The bus didn't drop us off at the right place. Now we're cold and lost and like, I know. Tip, if you're trying to travel Korea, try to learn some Korean. We're struggling. There's 2 sidewalks for you to cross the street on. The Fortune Hostel. Oh, Sharon. This is our hostel mate. Sharon and I were really trying to figure out where the shower was. And then we kept telling our roommate, she was like, it's in here. And I was like, no, it's just a toilet and sink. But then I saw this curtain, which looks just like a bath curtain, but then behind it there wasn't a shower, so we were so confused. But it was right here, and the whole thing is a shower. That's why there's a curtain. Our public transit card.
자력이 부족합니다.
What? I just did it. I put on the wrong screen. They have a line that separates walking. It's the National Museum of Korea in Seoul. Link below. Because like, you can't just go to a place and not do anything. And like usually those things cost money. The thing on the end looks like a shrimp. It's a big ass. Timeline we've seen and also can't read. I'm trying to use this Papago app. King Goy. Okay. Very apparent that attention to detail has always been ingrained in the Korean culture. These are also big Buddhas, but I'm going to be seeing the big Buddha in Hong Kong next week.
I think we're playing
like green light.
yeah. Wait, do you guys call it green light? We call it Cross Canada.
Cross Canada.
Yeah.
We don't call it that. Okay, so now we are leaving the National Museum of Korea.
We're gonna get food.
We're gonna get food. We're meeting our friends. We're excited. And I just wanted to say I really recommend this museum because first it was free and the souvenirs are pretty cheap. We saw stuff for like not even $1 US, which is so cool. I never see that in museums.
I feel so elegant.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in like a royal palace, which is at a museum. That was free. Okay, we're gonna see my friend Kim for the first time since France. But I don't know if he's gonna hug me, so it might be awkward because like Koreans don't really hug. We went to the same school during our semester abroad. Okay, yay!
Good to see you again.
This is my friend Sharon.
Hi.
On River.
Yeah.
Friends. Grace joined. Bless you. Got our couple card because we didn't know what we were doing, but it's so cute. It's so cute. Wait, show us your card. This is Grace's card. It's so cute. Show us your cards.
The ugly ones.
They're not that cute. It's okay. It's efficient. It does the job. Ground to tell you which direction to walk in and out of the metro. Rush hour. Oh well, at least like a lot of people got off at this station. The exits are shown in yellow. Ground. So basically this is the area that is like a construction zone that they built into a little hipster hangout. Okay, everyone's getting photos over there. Follow me on Insta for any travel clothing or photo inspo. Common ground, top floor, just food, but at the top you can cross over to the other side. Common ground is best if you want the photos, artsy activities, hypebeast clothing, or to eat at one of the restaurants there. Then we had cheap all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue in Gangnam BBQ. Don't sit in the red seats because they're for priority.
This is the Banpo Bridge, and then sometimes they would have like street food and like trucks all over the place. I don't think this is that regular, but then at the end, if you come at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., there's a light show.
Oh.
Really nice and relaxing.
DJ Cooks. We're chilling. Whoa, it's a tornado. There's always a girls line to the restroom. Look at the guys just going in. All my friends are making fun of me because my vomit. I drink 3 pounds.
Tie it up somehow?
Oh, maybe.
Because yeah, it's just like this.
Oh, it's just exposed. Yeah, it's kind of
Dark
gross.
and watery it is.
Ew, it's warm. Ew. Oh my gosh.
I feel sorry, like whoever has to pick that up.
These big rails are for suitcases. The pink seats are for pregnant women. If I wasn't with people, that's probably how I would be right now. So these are always open, so I'm gonna try to see what it's like without paying. Oh, so many stairs. We're tired. They gave us a free
Adapter.
yeah, I really recommend this place. I like it. Fortune Jongno Hostel. We're on the way to one of the palaces to dress up straight from the subway. So these are the pants that reminded me of Korea because they always wear loose pants and it makes them look different. So I'm like, okay, I'll wear these. I wanted to wear more comfy shoes this time because yesterday I was pushing myself and I knew I would need them. Sometimes going to another country is just a fun place to try new types of clothing because the culture is always different. So that's the clothes we're renting. Hopefully we find it. Ooh, these stairs are tall. Just so you know, that's the entrance. We didn't know where it was. Now you don't have to walk up those stairs like us. We're taking off our shoes to do the rental. Okay, so we went to the rental place and they told us to come back at 1 because we didn't have a reservation and they were pretty busy.
They were really busy. There's a lot of people in there.
Too many people and it's so early, so if you come, make sure you have a reservation for the time you want. So sad. It was the most convenient thing to do. We were told, or we went to the other side of the two and then we couldn't find the other side of the two that we actually needed, but it was downstairs. Shout out to that man that was conveniently located by. Yeah, he was really good at English, surprisingly. You're not supposed to eat on the train here, but it doesn't seem as strict as in Taiwan. Allergies. I have allergy pills. Oh. Observation deck at the Lotte World Mall. It says the World Tower. We took some photos. Now we're gonna take more photos. That ended up costing money. Just had a presentation and then it like flipped up.
현재층부터는 에스컬레이터 탑승하시면서 자유롭게
Oh my gosh. Me and Sharon both thought when they opened the window that was all we were getting. The Lotte World Tower was one of the most expensive Seoul sightseeing attractions that we went to, so make sure you really want to do it. Are you gonna get cash? Just rolled them. I'm just kidding. That guy saw us and he didn't say anything. They really like keep to themselves. That's a good way to say it, Grace. Okay, yeah, it's closed. Me too. I use my line friend card. got lost. Now here. We don't know where. Apple trees in this local area.
Where are we? I don't remember what it's called.
We are not where we're supposed to be. Okay, so me and Sharon are now, instead of going to Line Friends Cafe, we're gonna go straight to the Palaces because it's getting kind of late and we're more conveniently located to that than Line Friends now that we missed our station by a couple stations. Banks are generally closed on the weekends here. If you're taking a weekend trip to Korea or Seoul, you should get your cash before the weekend because once you're here during that weekend, it's gonna be hard. We heard the music and got all excited, but it was just the other side. Sad.
Oh,
There's like multiple. Yeah. You want to see how much that one is?
Yeah.
Found another place that is renting handbooks, and for this event, supposedly it's 4,500 for a traditional handbook, which is kind of all we need. There's more that's like 20,000 or 9,000. Is this what they wear to get married? Yeah, for the Are they saying Canada? Are they? Oh, there it is! Me and Sharon are in the palace, but we didn't buy a ticket. We just snuck in with a big group.
We just kind of blended in.
Life hack,
Walking.
Korea hack. To get into the palace without a ticket, me and Sharon just came in behind a tour group. So if you can find a tour group, go in with them because maybe they'll think that you're with them. We were feeling more Korean in this, but now we're on the regular streets of Seoul. And everyone looks normal. Except us! Except us! Google Maps doesn't really work in Korea, but we're just walking towards where we need to go through the sidewalk. There's other apps like Kakao and Naver that I'll link below. The hardest part about wearing these is wearing them.
Literally.
Yeah, and walking in them. There's many rental places everywhere, it seems like. You can even get some at the village. We're currently in the subway in our handbags.
And our gear.
She's gonna play the music. We're making a music video. We only have one station to go, and we still have 30 minutes.
We still have time to return the dress.
Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna do another stop. People were staring at us. Do we care?
No.
So it says open event, and that's why it was that much. To the Namsan Seoul Tower. It's one of the taller buildings in Seoul, but it's like in the middle of a park, and we were walking and it's very tiring. It's uphill.
Oh my god.
What?
So apparently you can get to the tower from the cable car.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. When he
Yeah,
said that, I was like, oh.
The cashier said it's about 40 minutes to get to the tower.
Oh, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
I feel like we're walking faster than that. What? It's tunnel. Oh. I guess we'll wait until we see someone in a jean jacket.
Hey guys, I'm Bimo. I'm studying at Seoul Itinerary and I met these guys here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Aw, he has a cute tea card too.
We accidentally got the couple.
Yeah, we got the couple one.
The machine was like in Korean, and I just like clicked on one of them, and it came out with two.
Okay, we have a nice view.
Wow, Seoul is so pretty. I did not expect to fall in love with it as much as I did.
We walked up that.
I know, we literally walked up that mountain.
You hiking Hong Kong?
This was the beginning of a beautiful friendship with BMO. We ended up joining him on his hikes in Hong Kong and making a lot of friends through our little hiking group. If you want to see the best hikes in Hong Kong, hit the bell because a video on that is coming up. The cable car was 7,000 won for one way, and how much for a round trip?
9,000? Yeah, 9,000.
Like not a big difference.
Yeah, it's really not, but like if you didn't need it.
We hiked up.
But you hiked up,
we hiked. So we hiked in Seoul, and now we're gonna go
officially
back
say
down.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So accomplished. We missed our stop
got to,
again.
Like, the other side.
Yeah, we like didn't. We weren't close. We don't really pay attention. We kind of just talk and chill. Yeah, we should stop. So much street food.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it smells really good. We're in Jongno. Don't forget your towel and your shower shoes. And now I'm gonna try this Korean shower. Good morning. It's day 3 and our last day. So sad. We are going shopping mostly in Myeongdong, the market, and Hongdae. Our first day, it wasn't as cold, so the next day I didn't bring my jacket. But then it did cold, so I was like, a poop just pooped on Sharon. There's so many up there. We were just standing, but it's okay. And she has wipes. Look at us prepared.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out right now.
The station that we missed yesterday, that train wasn't in English when they announced the stops. A train is coming. So that was also part of the reason why we missed our stop, because which way is it coming from? Oh, that way, dang. Because we couldn't tell if it was our station or not, and they didn't announce it in a language we would understand, so we kind of like disregarded it. And then the screen was also not displaying the name of the station in English. So I'd really recommend that you just pay attention to the number of stops they make, since it basically makes a stop at each station. So you need to count, or you need to learn Korean before you come. Exit 6, because we wanted to, we wanted to greet and meet the people in red, because they have maps and can speak English, Japanese, and Chinese, as well as Korean. I'm going to make a second video on shopping and souvenirs in Seoul because it was so affordable. And their clothes are cute or quirky, like the sweater.
Hello, are you looking for something?
Yes. How do we get to the underground mall? Hamdae Market. There's like over, I think, 1,000 and maybe even 10,000 stores. What are you ordering?
Tteokbokki.
We're waiting for our bus and we saw 2 of the same bus. Also, our Asian spot. We like both wanted the Asian spot, but she realized she doesn't do it right.
I have to keep my heels on.
Yeah, do you keep your heels on the floor or not?
Because I can't keep my heels on the ground.
They're like up. We were at the station and the bus never came. So we literally did nothing to the bus and it still didn't like us and didn't want to come. The realistic approach of traveling. So we're going to the Raccoon Cafe called Blind Alley. The Raccoon Cafe was our favorite thing we did in Seoul. So I'm making a separate video because there are ways you can better prepare to get the full experience. Plus, the animals deserve their own video, okay? Make sure you become a feminist and join the Fancy Fam so that you can see the animals be cute. I think I took the wrong escalator, but I was like too far, but people were too fast. We met up with my friend Sean from Seoul, who I met while he was doing his exchange at my home university, UT Austin.
It's just the beginning of the main.
Oh, just the beginning. Okay.
Ah. So this side is food,
Yeah, this side is food.
and this side is shopping.
This, yeah.
We just finished eating at Hyeonchung Chicken. Oh, Natalia came, our hostel mate, these past 2 nights. Yeah, and Sharon. Yeah. Make sure you try to understand the local life here. You can do it through research, but I think the best way is to make connections and talk to people. I see you. Yes. One of the trash trucks, and that's like a pile of trash. We've been seeing them a lot because they pile them up at night. It's 6:48 a.m. We're on the way to the airport. Sharon. And to get here, we're just taking the subway lines because it's cheaper than the bus. So if you want to save more money, you don't take the bus from the airport, although it was just the more direct route and we were pretty late. So I think we could have almost missed some lines, but our train is coming.
I'm gonna miss this train race.
Yeah. Make sure whenever you're trying to find the blue line, it's also going to the side and direction you need to go, because once you get through a line, they're not right next to each other. A lot of walking to do with
our luggage.
Yeah, because that's the cheapest way to travel.
Save money.
Yeah, public transportation.
Good budget.
Good for the environment. Just get off at a random train station. Oh, maybe it's coming. The sign says for the Asian airport, take the next train here. Those are things to do in Seoul for 3 days and part of my South Korea travel itinerary. Back on Jeju Air we go.